There's a pause in our replays. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live. Hi to any of the replay viewers. We're on episode 11. Apparently, we're going to talk about Quynn's Day.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to drink some kava. So stick around to see how we drink kava. We've been experimenting. Past 2 days, we've been doing it the cold brew way. Before that, it's been the tea version way, the pineapple pineapple ways of doing things. If you do not know what kava is, stick around because it could be an alternative to you drinking alcohol, smoking, doing drugs to feel better.
Exactly.
And this is natural freaking raw kava from the island.
Yes. V-A apostrophe U.
Kingdom of Tonga. So.
All right, Quynh.
Yes. So I already took 2 shots of kava early because I was introducing this to my sister and she loved it.
Oh,
she loved the experience.
Yeah. So we'll how would I say it? We'll touch on that later. First, we always start off with the pineapple good vibe story.
Yes.
And today, story comes from a newlywed couple who went on their honeymoon 2 years after they got married due to COVID. So they went to Spain, and the title of the article is "Hero Couple Saves Babies from Burning Building While on Their Honeymoon in Spain."
Oh my God.
So I'll just read the story real quick. An American couple are being hailed as heroes after they saved babies from a burning nursery in Spain. That's legit. Like many recently married couples, Doran Smith and David Squilante had to wait over 2 years before going on their honeymoon in Barcelona, Spain, due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Finally, on their honeymoon, the Bristol, Rhode Island couple decided to take a walk to a scenic Barcelona park and enjoy a tour on what they thought would be an otherwise uneventful day. It was during their walk that Smith said she noticed something amiss in a nearby building. Women were running out of it and into the street, panicked. I saw a flame coming out of the doorway next to the door, and these women had come out of it, Smith told local Rhode Island news station WJAR reporter Katie Benoit. So I said, "Oh my God, there's a fire." After Smith called attention to the fire, the husband, Squilante, says instincts took over. The newlywed ran into the building without a second thought, not realizing that he was running into a nursery filled with sleeping babies. I found myself looking at 15 to 20 babies sleeping and immediately just kind of lined everybody up, Squilante told Benoit. We started grabbing them and putting them into cribs. Squilante said that no one inside the nursery spoke English. So the couple, along with other bystanders and Good Samaritans who pitched in to help save the babies, worked quickly to move all the young children out of the nursery as the room filled with smoke from what appeared to be an electrical fire, Benoit reported. We were just literally taking cribs with a few kids in them and rolling them across the street to the high school lobby, Smith explained. Squilante estimates that the whole ordeal lasted around 10 minutes, though he told the reporter, Benoit, their heroic efforts felt like they lasted an instant. But yeah, it turned out to be okay, the husband said. Once Barcelona fire crews arrived on the scene and the situation was under control, the couple said they continued their walk toward the park as planned, as if nothing had happened, as if it were a normal day. It wasn't a normal day, the reporter Benoit noted in her report, and now the humble couple have a unique, heroic honeymoon tale to tell for years to come. It was wild, Smith admitted, laughing alongside her husband. Now, pretty legit. And I'll show you some pictures real quick.
It gives you hope that there's good people when you hear stories like this.
And it goes right there. Yeah. The high school lobby with the babies.
Yeah.
And then this is the burning building. Doesn't show the fires or anything, but still quite legit. And here goes the heroic couple from Rhode Island. There it goes. And that is the good vibe story of the day. What would you say is your takeaway from that, Miss Quynh?
Yeah, kind of like what I said. When you hear stories like that, it gives you hope that there's good people. That people, when something happens, they don't even blink. They don't even question it. They can just do it. Save the babies. So, yeah. So that's what's coming up for me. It's just a story of hope. Like humanity, like a good humanity story. Yeah. And like divine timing of things.
Yeah.
They just happen to be there, on their honeymoon. COVID pushed it out, right? So if COVID was here, they wouldn't have been there.
Yeah. Most people, I don't know what most people, it just seems at times, whether it's CNN, Fox News, CNBC, whatever news outlet that you subscribe to or read, it always maybe seems negative, So I refrain from reading news often, and these days I just look for good stories, because I need to feel like there is good happening.
Yeah. Yes, there's bad, and there's also good happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I just feel like this world is doomed.
Yeah, and it could be.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say
world,
that too.
I always mention the Earth is going to be okay. We're the ones who are going to be doomed. It's been here for who knows how long.
Yeah, if it gets destroyed, it'll rebirth again, but we will not. If we gone, we gone. I mean,
we never know.
I believe in reincarnation, but yeah.
We never know. And so that's the good vibe story of the day. And now it's Kava time.
Yeah.
Kava.
Apostrophe. No. Kava. Yeah, I'm already on 2 shots, so.
Yeah.
Somebody else is on 2 shots.
No, I'm still feeling the shots from yesterday.
Okay. I will tell you, the drink from yesterday definitely carried on to my day today because I felt, I had a good experience today, but I was just like sitting, like, damn, I feel light.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
while you're driving?
Like I'm floating. I was in conversations. I didn't really take notice, but afterwards, and then like, when I met up with you afterwards, and then when I went home, yeah.
You just felt like you were on a good wave.
Yeah. And then
look at that,
on the way to my sister's, I was just telling myself, dang, I feel light. I feel like I'm floating. I feel like I'm just light, so light, like a feather.
Dang, okay.
The way that you described you're like, I feel like I'm so light on my feet.
That's what it feels
is that
like.
Euphoria? I don't know. It's just like, oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've been having it for, what is it? We're going on
now?
35 days at least.
Yeah.
35 days that we've had kava, and we missed one because I went on a century ride with some climbing, and I feel a little, man, I should have had that day. But I was just way.
Over 100 miles.
It wasn't even that. But anyways.
Well, yeah, it was.
This is what the kava looks like. Comes thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away from the South Pacific on the friendly islands of the Kingdom of Tonga. And this is the way that we normally drink it. It was the first way, the pineapple way, that we first experienced it. And it was, what is it?
With the tea
bags.
Which was great. I got to share this experience with my sister. It was awesome.
There's 5 grams in this tea bag. You just zip it up. And then you put it in to this reusable tea bag. See? That comes with it in our sample packs. And you put it into the reusable tea bag, put it in here, put it in an ounce. A shot of hot water. Put it in there. And then you can see the rest.
Yeah. Our TikTok. And let us know if you want our TikTok. Yes. It should be on our, the Etsy link is on our profile.
Exactly. And then you'll see it. And then now, we created a pineapple cold brew kava shot. And if you're familiar with cold brew, you basically take the grinds after you grind down the beans, and then you put it into water.
Yeah, when it comes to coffee.
And when it comes to coffee, and you just let it soak for 24 hours, right? And it concentrates the whole thing because it slowly releases the good vibes of the coffee into it, and it makes it super concentrated. What up, Alvita?
Hey, Alvita! Welcome back.
Good to see you. And then this right here is done very similar. This right here, it's not kombucha. This is the pineapple cold brew kava shot.
Yes, and did you need to massage it? A little bit, right? Or you
No,
just
no,
left
no,
it?
no. See, that is the
Oh.
pineapple secret.
Got it.
See, we only get to show you the finished product. This is the pineapple secret that is gonna be passed on to the next
Love
pineapple,
emojis, yes.
and then passed on to the next pineapple, and to the pineapple after that. You see, because we're creating a legacy.
All right. So we're going to drink our third night of drinking cold brew.
Yes.
Cold brew kava, not
Yes.
coffee. Kava for anyone who's just tuning in.
Yes. And so this was soaked for 24 hours. And so Quynh is going to drink the cold brew, and I, the pineapple, did another.
Oh,
Experiment.
okay.
This is a stovetop
Very cute.
espresso. And so basically,
Espresso maker.
you just unscrew this, you put some water on the bottom, and then there's a little holder in the middle right here. And then you just put the
kava.
The raw kava, which I put 5 grams, just like it's in the tea bag, put it in here, and then I put it on the stove.
And then it boils, and then it goes up to this chamber,
And it goes to the top.
Yeah, and then
Right.
the kava comes out the sprouts and into that cup, and he poured it into the espresso
And I
cup.
poured it in here, right there. It looks a little lighter,
Yeah,
but I had it before the day before, or actually yesterday, and it tastes cleaner, which is very nice.
and you still feel the effects.
Exactly. So quite amazing. And so now we got the cold brew kava shot,
Yes.
and Quynh is gonna do that one, right?
Yep. Don't fill all the way to that's fine. Because I already did that.
Yes.
This would be my third shot.
Yes. She's going hand today.
Guess I'm going a little extra. I never took 3 before.
So how you feeling right now?
Feeling the body high.
Gotcha.
Feeling the mental clarity. Before I felt very relaxed, and then now it comes the mental clarity.
Good. See how much lighter it looks?
Yeah, it looks like a tea. You know how tea looks?
Yeah.
Like a light color, kind of clear. That's what it looks like.
Cheers to you, Alvita. Cheers to you. Yeah, 3 exactly.
Yeah, I'm doing 3 right now. All for this Twitch. Yeah.
That's good, man. That is really good.
Yeah.
It's very light, and it tastes clean. It tastes clean.
I'm like, whoa, 3 shots. No.
Yeah, and it
Usually
doesn't
with
feel-
alcohol, you'll be like, whoa. Well, yeah, it's always very mellow. I definitely feel it slowly going to my brain, to my mind right now.
Yeah. See, normally there's a rush.
The body high.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, from earlier.
So how do you feel driving here?
Oh, fine. I was totally fine.
Right?
See, that's the thing. It hits you enough to. It's not like you're like, oh my god, like so. Yeah, you can still function unless you like fucking abuse the shit, okay? And you're so lightheaded and like obviously don't drive.
See? And this is what it looks like. Ooh. See?
It just comes out up there.
Mm-hmm. I want to use it one more time.
Yeah, I feel like you can do it because it's coming out so light.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it another time. What are you feeling?
I feel just a little bit of the numbing.
Yeah.
But I feel like it is adjusting my mood slightly. Like I feel like it feels like if I were sitting here, right? And then there was another one of me. And it feels like if I was on this side and I pushed myself to the right, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm on an escalator, slightly going to the right.
Okay. Escalator going to the right.
Yeah, you know the
Escalators
one that
go up.
No, the ones on the airport where it's really straight.
Got it.
I
call it like the sidewalk escalator. It was like
so that's what it feels like.
Okay.
That's what it feels like. And so yeah. There goes the pineapple stovetop espresso shot.
Yeah, you can prepare them that way.
Yeah.
Have like a very light experience, enough to just kind of feel slightly
Yeah, slightly hella good.
Yeah,
you know?
this is great.
Like there's different levels, there's different strengths. And this would definitely be out of the 3 ways that we prepare it right now. So we have the stovetop espresso shot, right? And then we have the Kava tea bag shot. And then we have the cold brew
shot.
Cold brew Kava shot.
Yeah, think about it for a second.
So the three. So out of the 3, this would be the lightest. This one is the second. And then this one's the third.
Yeah.
And this baby is what we're serving tomorrow at the event. Right?
So you already prepared a batch?
Yes, over there. See it?
Okay, great stuff. And that's enough for 50, 40 people?
Yeah. It's almost a gallon.
Okay.
So every
and
shot
for the staff, too. For the staff.
How many staff is there?
Like 6.
Oh, yeah. Should be
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Should be good.
Kelly was like, and the staff. Don't forget the staff.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, yeah.
Alvita, how many marathons have you done? Oh, because your shirt. I was like, how did he make that connection? Your shirt.
Oh, yeah. The Oakland. Let me see.
10.
7. I've done 7. I've done the Oakland Marathon because we're in Sacramento, California. The first one I ever did was the LA Marathon. Amazing. There are people from Dodger Stadium all the way to
throughout the whole
the
route,
entire route, all the way to Santa Maria, I believe it is. It's all the way to the coast. It's basically 26 miles, and it goes through Beverly Hills, everything, and it was simply amazing. And then I did the CIM here in Sacramento, and then I did what is it?
Did you mention San Francisco already?
The Honolulu Marathon.
That's awesome.
The 4th one, and then I did 3
running
San Francisco marathons. See, people they do the running. The pineapple does jogging.
Yes, and can you guess what jogging is, Alvita? That's the secret.
Yes. Because when you think,
I gave it a shot. It definitely helps you sustain your energy.
Absolutely.
And you could just coast.
Because you think of when a person thinks of running, they're like, damn, I gotta go fast.
Yeah.
I gotta go fast.
Yeah.
When people think of jogging, they're like, damn, like I gotta do this for a long time. But see, what jogging is, it's jogging plus walking. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why the hell you call it jogging? Because
walking is with a W, jogging is with a J.
Exactly. But after W, right? I didn't want to say wogging because it sounds kind of weird. So what's the next letter after W? Y. So
you took the next. I know. I never really. I just figured whatever.
So it sounds way cooler. Jogging.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. It's a little bit of the yoga.
Wogging.
Yeah.
Have you done wogging?
Exactly.
Or what's another way? Wogging. Yeah, there's no other way to say it.
That's why I say jogging. So 7 marathons, Alvita, and the fastest that I did one was 4 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, 4 hours and 12 minutes. And then the slowest one I did was 5 hours and 20 minutes, which is, hey, I'm 250 pounds. Eesh.
Give or take a couple of cupcakes.
Exactly.
And donuts.
If you've seen me jogging, right? And you see me on the street, you'd be like, oh, this dude's doing a fast walk. Because I do about 11-minute miles, 11 and a half, 12, 11 and a half minute miles. You're like, wow, he's doing a fast walk.
You've done faster
But
ones.
for the pineapple, in my head and in my body, I feel like I'm going. I feel like I'm moving.
He's like, I'm doing great. Alvita says speed walking I know about. Yeah, so imagine speed walking, but with a hop, because you are jogging, but there's a hop in the speed walking.
Exactly. And so jogging is where you jog and then you decide, hey, right now I'm gonna walk, and then right then you're gonna start jogging again. So, like for example, I remember I used to read Runner's World magazine and Running magazine, and I came across an article where it mentioned a strategy for the marathon. You basically run and jog, whatever you prefer, the route. But when you come to the aid stations, the water, just walk that. Walk the aid stations. I like
that. Easy to remember.
You just drink, take some food on, whatever, nutrition. And then when you get to the end of it, then you start again. And that's how I did mine. And it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Amazing. And so now it's time for our Kavasation. And today we're going to be chit-chatting about Quynn's for the Wins Day. And the pineapple's going to have a kava shot. Just a half.
See, like cold brew, it creeps up on you. So like as you were just talking, it was like creeping up and I was trying to feel it more. Like I feel a lot more body high now. I'm feeling the numbness. I'm feeling the relaxation. I feel a little like, woo.
Come on, man.
I feel a little like,
Okay, that's nice.
Because when you feel body high, you like physical touch.
Yeah. Let me get you
calm the F down.
Let me get you
calm down. Are you okay?
Oh.
You okay? Somebody has a fear. Somebody's chicken shit. Oh, stop. That's not gonna be. I need like
right
more
here.
Body. No.
Right there.
Oh, you have no problem with that.
Oh, that's because it reminds me of Pokemon. Catch them all.
Okay.
All right, here goes the kava shot before we
take that. I'm good. That was my third one, and that I'm good. I am good.
Oh yeah. Oh.
See, with the tea, you feel it instantly, right? With the cold brew, it creeps up. Then you feel it taking over.
Yeah, because that's how it normally is.
Yeah, with coffee.
With coffee.
I was telling my sister, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I like coffee." I was like, "I'm okay, cold brew."
Yeah, because cold brew will just keep you right here. It'll keep you at a level. And so we're gonna be chit chatting about Quynn's Day. So you had something new happen today for you, right, Quynh?
Yes.
You had, because you've mentioned before that your brother, he is in a
vegetative
state. He had an unfortunate event, and he is in a long-term care facility.
Yes.
And you normally, which is pretty much every week, she goes to visit him about 70 miles away, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so she normally goes by herself and goes to help him with his physical therapy, gives him massages, as a great older sister, very few would ever do that without getting paid, right? And you're doing it for free. It's amazing. And so you actually had someone go with you today.
Yes.
Right? So please share what that is.
So, I don't know if y'all are open to this kind of stuff, but I have been connected to some spiritual healers, spiritual readers, kind of in the mediumship realm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a gentleman who has read him before, connected with him on a spiritual level before.
Was this when he was conscious and everything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I started getting readings on him when it happened.
Got it.
Yeah. But he definitely read him in the very beginning, a couple times in the middle, and then he hit me up just two days ago and said, "Hey Quynh, how's your brother doing? Blah blah blah. Any updates?" And then he said, "I feel called to give him blessings in person." He was kind of elaborating like what he was going to be sending to him spiritually.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, wow. I was just kind of taken back a little bit because I'm just you are aware that this is in Pleasanton Hill. This is an hour and something away. I mean, did you mean I'm physically there, but then you're going to give a reading through that? Because that's how we did the first time. He was like, no, I would like to do this in person, like whatever it takes. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever it takes. So I was like, okay, we planned a time. We met up at Starbucks and we carpooled, and we were able to, I was able to really learn about his story of like how it came to today. You know, it was great. And, you know, I just loved, I love it when people can feel comfortable to open up about really share deeply about their story. Cause that's what I'm interested in. I love transformation. I love how rock bottoms become something anyway. Really appreciate the vulnerability.
Pretty badass.
Yeah. And yeah, long story short, you know, he was definitely feeling my brother closer and closer. We got to the facility, and it was quite an experience because immediately when we got into my brother's room and he asked if he can like touch my brother right here, he just did a slight, very, you know, being very gentle, very slight touch. And my brother already had like a jolt go throughout his whole entire body. And I was like, oh, I don't know what that was. And he was saying, I just felt like an energy just came through, just like went towards your brother. I was like, okay.
That's legit.
Yeah.
And before you continue, I wanted to, you know, mention, see, when, you know, we've heard of the term vegetative state.
Yes.
See, before your brother was in a vegetative state, when I thought of a vegetative state, I thought that they're constantly sleeping. Their eyes are closed and there's no movement whatsoever. Kind of like what it looks like in the movies, right? They say, oh yeah, vegetative, and they say coma, right? Coma, vegetative state. But I guess coma, you don't move at all and your eyes are closed all the time.
Yes.
But in a vegetative state, you actually wake up.
Yawn, you wake up, yawn. There's some physical reactions, you know. Yeah, they're just still like the thing with being in a coma and a vegetative state, both are not conscious.
Exactly.
But there's a whole article and people elaborating, well, vegetative state is kind of a tricky area.
Yeah.
You know, how do they really know if they're not conscious? What if they are conscious, but they just cannot move?
Yes.
You know, because some people.
But that's why they do the brain scans, right?
Yeah. And then, I've just read up on so many things. But anyways, vegetative state. Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, my brother was awake. Like, yeah.
So what made this visit way more encouraging than any other visit?
Yeah, well, one, I was able to like, the healer that came with me was able to connect with my brother, so he was able to like tell me what he's going through and what he needs.
Got it.
And I have never, ever have heard my brother use his voice, like, make noises from his like voice.
Got it.
Like multiple times when we were there, I was like, oh my God. It was just, and it happened during specific like sessions that this healer was doing. Like they did chanting, they did, you know, connecting on a spiritual level, and they did energy work, healing work, you know, all those three, like back to back. Like I think he did like 3 sessions on my brother of like the chanting, the connecting with him, and then the sending the energy healing. Yeah, and so it was just, it gave hope. Like, oh wow, like my brother really needed me to say these certain things that the healer was telling me that this is what he needs to hear. He needs you to talk to him about this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was just very cool.
Gotcha.
Out of all of my visits, that's never happened. Never.
Huh.
Like when my dad saw him last Saturday, my dad did say that he was doing that, but I was able to record it the second time and the third time that he was making noises. And my dad's like, but not that loud, like not like that.
Oh, you showed your dad the video.
Yeah. Oh, you should show everybody. Well, anyone who's open to looking at it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, my visits, I heard like a tiny bit, but not like how I did today. So it was pretty interesting. It was pretty awesome just to have the healer there and like experiencing that. And then like the healer got to experience that for himself. Like, you know, yeah, it's just like a different world of, because, you know, we have science and we have like what the doctors say. We have the facts. And then we have this whole other side where there's like, you know, there's like the soul connection and energy healing and things beyond that we can comprehend.
Yes.
Or it hasn't been studied or explored where it's like there's studies on it published somewhere,
Yeah.
It's just only the spiritual community would know about this.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, so that's my day. And
so would you say it maybe contributed to your good vibe wave?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, everything,
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah. And just being open to different things, and just being very grateful.
Gotcha.
That this healer took time out of their day for free.
Right?
Free of charge.
Because people are always about money,
to
unfortunately.
do all of that, and I was just so grateful.
So what is his name? Give him a shout out.
Justin.
Justin.
Thank you, Justin.
Last name?
So much. Cha. So if you want to ever connect with him, let me know and I'll connect you with him.
Legit.
Yeah.
And so you had that experience.
Yes.
Right? And then you had, before you came here for us to jump up on Twitch.
Thank you. MVP. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Support coming through. You never know where it's gonna come from. Yeah, and the thing is, I've been feeling like I need one, but I just haven't done it. So I don't know. It was just great. It was just great when support could come through out of nowhere like that.
Yeah, appreciate the share. And then you had that experience, right, in the morning, and then you just had another good experience.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't know you were going to your sister's this evening, and that's where you went. And what inspired that?
I was just hanging out.
No, like what inspired you to go there? I don't know, because you normally don't schedule it, right? You just
kind of like, first of all, it's the awareness I haven't seen her in like a week or two or something. It feels like a long time.
Oh yeah, because she's been with the significant other, right?
Yeah, on a recent trip, and just things I'm occupied with, and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
One, is the awareness I haven't seen her in a while. Two, there was a reason for me to see her,
A reason.
And then three, of course, like I need to see her, to really connect with her and really see how she is doing. And just to be there, right? Like I'm very committed to
showing up
and continuing to do the healing work to bridge the gap between me and my siblings.
Gotcha.
So it's like,
because she hasn't always been an angel.
No, I was an asshole.
Dang.
I was a selfish ass, self-centered biatch.
Oh man, that's a little. I wasn't expecting that.
I'm speaking the truth because I look at my actions. I'm like, I can see why my sisters were really bitter and mad and frustrated with me, and they just had it with me. Because if I saw that, oh my god. Well, I feel like I did get a taste of that actually.
Really?
Just through someone else, yeah. So it's like, yeah. And so this is why I'm a believer of transformation, because I look at my past self and I almost don't recognize who she was. And I'm ashamed. And that's my healing work too, like forgiving this past Quynh for being how she was, hoping that they'll forgive me, which I feel like at some level they are, because they are agreeing to hang out with me and saying yes to hang out together.
Hey, that's legit.
That was a little emotional. I feel it in my heartstrings. Yeah. So I was there, and it's funny because like my parents knew I was gonna go see her. So like, oh, you're gonna bring over spaghetti over to her? Oh, we'll give her this too. Oh, give her, So it was abundance. I had money for her. I had food for her.
So
I had more food for her. Yeah.
Care package.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just great to like, hey, look, I have all this stuff from the parents and myself. And then I had the sample packs on me that you gave me. I was like, wait a minute. Ding, 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 ding. And I start off, hey, have you ever heard of kava? And she goes, no, but I maybe, like, it's not supposed to, what did she say? She's like, how is it supposed to make you feel? What is it? And I started saying, she's like, she immediately got excited. She's like, I love experimenting with stuff like this. Like anything that's a stimulant, anything that makes you feel something you consume, she's just all about it.
All about it.
She just got so enthusiastic. She got so excited. And as I prepped it, and she's like, oh my God, it feels like we're doing drugs, you know? But, yeah, we did the tea way. You know, I had the tea sample pack.
This one, right?
She was so happy for you. She was so happy for us. She was all about it. She just loved rarities like that from like the islands, right? And every country has its own specialty. So she just loves it. So she's all for it. And then so when we finally drank it, she goes, oh, she was like, you know, she was like, oh, the numbness. She's like, oh, she was like, oh my God, it's like doing coke. But not really. Yeah, so she's
experimenting.
She loved the numbness. She loved the feeling. She's like, I do feel relaxed. She's like, it's like I'm doing drugs, but I'm not doing drugs. You know, it's not hitting me like a drug because obviously not a drug.
Yeah.
But she was just like, I do feel relaxed. And she's like, let's take another one. Yeah, because I was like, it's good for two servings. Yeah, and she even did a third one just to see what she did.
Really? Oh, so you guys did another bag, or did you do?
No, same bag.
Same bag.
3 times. I only did it twice because I was already feeling it. I was feeling it strongly. Especially the second one, I was like, I laid back and I was like, oh no, I'm good. I'm like relaxed, really relaxed right now.
Did you leave the sample pack?
Yeah. The whole thing. I just here you go. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. She's like, I'll leave you guys a review.
Does she really talk like that?
The energy was like that.
Gotcha.
So I'm just conveying in my personality, but the energy of hers.
Gotcha.
I was so happy to see her enthusiastic.
I really hope she drinks it, you know, for the
Yeah, she's interested. I told her about the cold brew. I told her about how you've been experimenting. She was just like, oh my God. She even had, I took a picture of like, because, you know, I didn't have the refillable bag. I mean, the reusable bag, because, you know, that sample pack only came in one.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, I have a tea filter. Why don't you just use the tea filter? And then I have this thing that you can smush it in. I was like, that is awesome. But then unfortunately I needed more room to actually move the tea bag around. And but anyways, that was a possibility, but that was actually a fail. But anyways, but she was just like, oh, I have this, you know. But anyways, I ended up just doing with the tea bag and just being very careful. Ended up ripping kind of like the second time, but I was still able to drink it.
Wait, so you guys did?
I did mine just strictly with the bag because I didn't have the refillable. She did it with the refill. I let her have the refillable.
Oh, got it.
And not the refillable, the reusable. The reusable bag, yeah. And
you mentioned that her significant other, right? He came back?
Yes, after work, yeah.
And he didn't give it a shot, huh?
Well, I guess, you know, he was open to it, but like, you know, he was already drinking. So she was like, oh, but I kind of want to take it just like clean, you know? Yeah. So she really wanted him to experience it, but she wanted to experience it with him, you know, without alcohol.
What's crazy about it, and what I believe is hella tight, is that it'll make you feel like you don't want to drink alcohol anymore.
I was telling her that, and she liked that.
And bring you more over to the good vibe side from the islands.
Yep. Positive pineapple. He's another story. Positive pineapple. Passing out kava for Halloween, kids. Where's the candy? Positive candy? You kids don't need no candy.
You don't need no cavities.
I could totally. No candy, not cavities.
I know.
Gets on one knee. Let me tell you kids something. Kava is better than sugar. If you drink kava, you can't imagine any type of candy you want while you're drinking kava.
Man, hey, you know, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
That's hilarious.
That is a hella good ass story, Alvita.
Thank you for contributing.
Yeah, that is
so mindful of what's coming up.
I'm gonna give you a quick Halloween. Kava Halloween story. That is legit. Thank you.
Are you getting double knee? Let me tell you something,
kids. If you drink this kava, because there's no age limit,
you won't want any candy. Actually,
you can imagine any candy you want, while you drink kava, and magically you'll feel high. Oh man. So she would like to drink the cold brew.
Yeah,
huh?
because she was like, oh, because I told her the cold brew seems a little bit more, just a little bit more potent. But yeah, I told her we're gonna take it like a shot, potency. She's like, okay. And also, we can do it for 5 to 3 minutes, but people want to instant, so we can just do it for 3. She's like, no, let's do it for 5 just in case, just to really make sure it's going.
How did she? How was it the third? Because we've never done 3 times.
Yeah, she felt the numbing again.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's kind of like that, because she's like, oh, it's not like drugs. Of course not.
Of course not.
But it's just like, but I do feel relaxed.
Hopefully.
I was like, see how you sleep tonight. But take it consecutively, really,
Yeah, the 5-day Kava challenge.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. So she's excited about the sleep. Yeah, she's an extremely light sleeper. She's always been.
That was me. That was me up until like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I told her about all these testimonials came out of me and blah, 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 blah. I was telling her it all.
Oh, you were just selling it, weren't you?
Yeah, I was like, man, look at me. Practice, right?
It is.
Right, especially when people go, what is kava? I'm like, how am I going to say it? I shared it with the gentleman at the barista. I'm surprised you didn't share it with him yet.
Who? Aiden?
Yeah.
Oh, you mentioned it to him, huh?
Yeah. Because
Ah.
I was feeling the good vibes, I was in there early before you got there.
If people ask me about what kava is, it's the good vibes from the islands. That's what it is. You can do a Google search, and it'll tell you more about it, all the definitions and stuff, but it's basically the good vibes. See? This is no kava. Kava. No kava.
That's what I need to say. They're like, what? I was like, yeah. I mean, it helps people with it. And usually when I give those, people start and I feel like I need to add the alcohol thing because a lot of people drink.
Absolutely.
So I need to let that be known too. Like it's like drinking alcohol, but without alcohol.
Exactly.
You can relax and feel the effects of the relaxation of alcohol, but not.
Exactly.
But you're not putting the alcohol in your body.
Well, I'm glad your sister enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and her experience was positive.
Yeah, I was so happy.
So happy.
I was so happy.
Now you just gotta have your parents.
Yes, damn it. You know what? I need to grab. I don't want to grab that because that's a waste of using the bags. But I need to make it for them.
Oh, make it.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Oh yeah. Just do that one.
Yeah.
Before the cold brew.
Yeah. That first, then the cold brew.
Gotcha. So your day sounds like it was pretty. Pretty fulfilling.
Yes. Just some things took a back seat, like my content creation took a back seat. I did get to show up for my self-love practice, though. I did get to work out. I did get to stretch.
Gotcha.
Thank goodness.
So when you say workout, what does the workout consist of?
Spinning on the indoor bike that I have.
Gotcha. You watch anything, or did you?
No, I've been doing this now. I don't turn on the TV. I let myself be with my thoughts. What was I doing on there? I think I was on my phone, taking care of some things.
Oh, so it's still on the TV.
Yeah. But I've been challenging myself to just and there's moments I'll put my phone off. I mean, I'm not on it the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I can't help it. Sometimes I think of things to do. So I'm like, oh, let me do that right now, while I'm on the bike.
So any particular thoughts come up?
Oh, let me try to remember.
So basically nothing.
I feel like I was talking about my mom because my mom was downstairs getting ready for dinner and I was just chit-chatting with her. Yeah, I was talking with my mom and then, about her friend drama stuff. Yeah, she just came up from a trip with her friends and I heard her talking on the phone. I was like, oh, is that one thing she was telling me about? She's talking to her friend about it. Yeah, so I was just talking to my mom and then about my visit. Oh, well, she thought about the video because I took a video of my brother making those noises, right? So I was just kind of catching up with her basically. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I remember on my bike ride. And then you're just getting in the sweat, feeling good and
burning off the bad vibes and you did a little yoga.
Yeah, I always stretch before, which turns into yoga, basically. Yeah, I do yoga and then spin bike.
Exactly.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes.
You recorded on Strava?
Yes. Well, not yet.
Nah, and it didn't happen.
Well, I'm about to post it, okay? I saved the video of my mileage and time that I did.
Gotcha. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
It doesn't count them.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Well, to the person, it shouldn't take away from the person actually doing it. But to
Well,
everyone else, it didn't happen.
That's
right?
that's like for most people who say, "Yeah, I work out because it's fun."
I get it. People
No.
need to see proof.
People work out to look great. People look or work out to attract certain people. It's not very many people out there who exercise and work out just to feel great, right? Because who wants that? Who wants to feel good?
I need to look good.
Yeah. Who
to
wants
attract people to
who
like
wants
me.
to feel good
I need to
when
be
you
attractive.
need to look good to attract some ass, right? Well, Pineapple just wants to feel hella good. That's it. That's why he's looking all scruffy and all that, because we don't even look at the mirror.
You
really.
don't.
Yeah. So, like when I see myself right now, I'm like, ooh, that's what I look like.
You okay?
Huh, that's just.
You need a buzz cut again, but that's
Yeah,
not
I do, because I'm like, if I was in the movie Top Gun and I was saluting, it's not here, it's. Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, sir.
Right there, right there,
Salute
right
you.
there. And so, I believe that's it.
Yeah, well, we talked about my day. Can you give us a glimpse into overall how your day was? LOL, topper again.
My day it's like I mentioned, it's normally pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. And the reason being is I'm able to control my time.
That's a big one.
Like I visited some people that I care about. I picked up my cousin asked me to pick up their daughter from school because her husband had surgery. I guess he had an infection in his hand or whatnot that almost went to the bone. And, yeah, and it was hella painful. So he's been in the hospital for the past 3.5 days.
Oh.
And then had the surgery yesterday. Will get released tomorrow, hopefully. And then hit up the Niner game on Sunday.
There you go.
So,
take care of that before the game. So
exactly.
he can go to the game.
So he can go to the game. So, priorities. You gotta get the make sure you're out of the hospital before football. Because you don't want to waste those tickets. It's only one time a year. One time a year, so you gotta go to the game. And I'd say, felt like a beast over there in the gym today. I normally don't. Just felt hella good. And then came back, hopped on the trainer, the smart trainer for a quick hour. It was like 18 miles real quick. Because I got to ride every day. If you really truly love something, whether it's a person or actions or practices, you would do it every day, right? You do it every day. When people really love romance or when they really love the significant other, perhaps they show it every single day. Just like when you first meet, and then all of a sudden time goes by, and you're just like, you know what?
I don't feel like showing this person how I feel about them.
Yeah.
Or I guess certain things take over. Like you're too tired from work to show anything. You just like what?
Exactly.
And then your significant other feels neglected. Like,
Yeah, that's why it's that's relationship stuff.
Yeah, that's opening up to a whole nother discussion. If anybody ever wants to hear have a topic request, let us know. But we're just kind of seeing what's up, and then that's the topic.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So before we get going, I believe that's it.
They are not drinking kava. Yes, they're not drinking kava.
Who?
The people who are romantically involved, but then not showing up that they care about each other anymore.
Oh yeah. Because kava is a bonding experience.
Yes, or it can help you wind down
It can
and
help.
have the space to show love to your significant other.
Exactly. Like,
Ease the stress to make space to show love.
here it goes, man. Like I had that half a shot, the cold brew Kavasation, half a shot. And I'm just like, man, my head is kind of like,
Oh, yeah, I felt that earlier. Just a little bit.
you know.
Yeah, a lot like my sister's. Okay.
All right. I would think of another topic to fill in the last 10 minutes, but I believe this is a good place to.
Yes, I'm done. What's wrong with that? Calm down.
You calm down.
You calm down. I'm relaxed.
You relax.
Yeah, you were the one who.
Yeah, I felt like there was an intruder, into space. Like.
All right, it's time to end this.
It was, oh, you know what? I was able to send the sample pack to England.
Okay, so it worked out.
It worked out, and the shipping was only $20. See, I went to another place yesterday,
and it was,
and they were saying $84.
Yeah.
So I went to the post office, and they said $17.15 plus a little padded envelope, $20. So
nice. Okay, that sounds more accurate.
Yes. So
international.
Hannah's pack is on her way. On their way.
She was really excited.
Yes, she was. You should have seen the whispers.
No.
She's like, I can't wait to try it. Thank you so
Shout out to Hannah. Can't wait for you to get
Thank you so much. It's no biggie. We're just sharing the good vibes, like how it should be, And with that said, any last thoughts, Miss Quynh?
No, just may the good vibe. I can't even talk. May the good vibes be with you.
Yes. And I will mention, wish you enough. Wish you enough. Always love. That's the Quynh for the win. On the pineapple.
Good night.
Keep
We'll be back
spreading your love.
tomorrow.
Keep spreading your good vibes, and keep spreading that wonderful smile that you have, Alvita.
And anyone who's watching,
anyone
replay,
who's watching,
look at the Squirtle.
Yeah, Squirtle. Stay magical, everyone. Stay magical.
Toodles.